Hello everyone, I am Robin with Robin's Wreathery and Robin's Personalized Gifts. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to pop on, and I hope you can find me, because nothing seems to be working. Story of my life. So I'm just waiting for it to pop up. And then we'll go ahead and share the link. The description and all that will be added at the end of the video, since it's not here and I had it somewhere else. So I will make sure all that gets posted so you'll know where to find the sign and so on. So we're just hanging out to see if it shows up. Rearranging the table and everything now. So again, we're just waiting. So what we plan on doing, we have our interchangeable door hanger where the signs slide in and out. So we're going to remove the bow and all that. And then we are going to add our Easter one in. I'm going to get tired of twisting this because I can't. There we go. Say hello when you're popping on and let me know where you're watching from. It's not showing anything. That's great. One of these days I'll figure it out. And I will have you all surprised when you pop on. I am going to cut this little pipe cleaner, and we're going to call it a day. It doesn't seem to be. There we go. All right. We're going to cut this end. This was designed so you don't need a whole lot of storage space. Now this will be good for, this would work for Christmas, this would work for any holiday that has red in it. So we're going to put that aside and we'll use that again. So I did see when I tried to take this out that I needed to touch it up a little bit with some glue in two places. So I'm going to do that now while we're waiting for everybody to catch up. There we go. I want to put some there, and I want to put some there. Still not showing up, is it? Alright, we'll go to home. There we are. And it says we're live working on a, not even what we're working on. Alright. We're choosing an old feed. I don't know why. Nope, that's not correct either. Alright. There we go. Now it's showing up. I don't know what it was doing. But say hello when you're popping on. I know some of you are watching, and because you don't have a Gmail account, you can't really answer. But that's okay. At least we're good now. There we go. Alright, we're going to bring it down so we can see what we're working on. I just touched it up with a little bit of glue. Now, this slides right in. So what's nice about storing the Valentine one we're just actually storing the sign and the bow that we took off. So see how much space that takes up compared to a regular wreath? But what we're going to be working on, we're going to be working on the bow and what we're going to put up there. So let me bring this up just a little bit. I'm thinking we're going to use some of this, which I do have in my shop. And like I said, when I'm off, I will make sure I add to the description all the links that you'll need. So I'm thinking about taking this. Right now I'm just sizing it up on here. And I think I want 2 more. Give it a little bit more fullness. I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to make this a little bit shorter, just to kind of stagger it. But all my greenery and the bow are all going to be attached there. The sign says Happy Easter, and it has a bunny gnome on it. So see, that's kind of how we're going to do it. Then I think we're going to add some of this greenery with flowers. But I'm thinking I kind of like these better. So these were used for something else. So I'm actually going to cut this spike off of there. And we're going to put that in there. And take this one off too. Just trying to pull away at the little grippers. There we go. Now, since I only have one of these, we're going to actually leave one with that one, and then we're going to add that to that one. Now, we are going to add more eggs of some different sizes. So, let's go ahead and do that. And I think we'll add some bigger ones too. Don't want that. I don't know if it's the full moon or if it's daytime, you know, daylight savings, but my nerves are like shot. And I'm getting tired of struggling. I mean, the weather's supposed to be nice. All right, let's go ahead and do like 3 over there with a larger one. So then we'll do 3. We'll do 2 over here with a larger one. Come on. There we go. Get rid of this. You've got all kinds of colors in here to work with. You can work with blues. You could work with yellows, pinks, peach, purple, turquoise, green, orange. Like I said, you have a variety of colors in here. Now for this, I think we're going to do away with, let me see. Let's do away with this pink one over there. and kind of go with those colors. Now, I may go ahead and just add this in here anyway, because visually I want to do, with all the eggs, I want to have a balance. So I want to do away with and make sure I only have like 7 eggs. It's more appealing to the eye when you have it in odd numbers. So, all right, I was going to use this, but this doesn't quite go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this because it's got my bunnies in there. Then we're going to go ahead and use this because that's got the colors in there. I'm just trying to decide if I want to add a third color in there or not. I'm just kind of checking it out. No, I think I'm just going to stick with those 2 colors. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get one of these zip ties ready. Actually, I'm going to do a small one to wrap this all together now before I attach the bow. Now these are kind of too short, so you either can attach them to some kind of a piece of wire, or we can glue those in, and that's what we're going to end up doing, gluing those in. Right now I just want to catch most of this and keep it where I want it. That's going to have to be glued too. You could add an additional pick on there if you wanted, but we're just going to do it this way. And then anything that doesn't stick in there, we're going to glue. So we want to do odd numbers and such. So let me see. I'm just making sure. I thought I had a wider ribbon for the base. We could go with this green because it's like the same color as the bunny. So I think we'll do that. We will use the green first. And then add our other colors. I'm just kind of checking my distance. Yep. So let me measure that for you. We are looking at like a 4-inch loop. So all I'm doing is looping and twisting. And if you don't have a measuring tool, you would just do this to see that your loops are about the same size. See if you need any adjusting. And remember, you don't need a very long tail when you're dealing with a door hanger, because you don't want it to interfere with your sign or your flowers. Just make sure we got that correct. We do. Okay. Then we're going to go with this one next. So let me go ahead and measure again. So now we dropped it down to 3.5. So I'm just crossing over, and then I'm going to pick these up and see if they match. Same height. And I'm going to go under with that one, pull it up a little. Now, since my tails are on this side, I'm going to take these tails because I'm doing a 2 and 1 with 2 tails. So I put my tails on the opposite end. And then I think we're going to finish off with this. And I'm going to say we're going to do it about the same. As the last one. Now, this is directional. So I'm going to trim it up here. And then I'm going to turn it around and leave it like that. So both my bunnies are in the same direction. We're just going to tuck it under there so you can't see it. So see, my tails will hang down in the same direction. Now for this, I'm going to actually go up through the back. Come on. I'm going to work with that one. It's a little too thick, and I think that's the same size. So we're going to have to work with a smaller one. So we're going to go up the hole. There we go. And we're going to put this on top. And I'm going to pull this a little tighter. And then I'm going to trim this. Okay. Oh, crap. We just trimmed off part of that one. We don't want to do that. You know what? This is lavender. I'm going to throw that in there. It's just a small piece that has nowhere to go. So we're going to make it feel like it belongs. Okay, this is coming out and this is coming out. So we're going to have some gluing to do. So we're going to put our bow here, put this down through the hole and pull it tight. Don't you just love spring colors? They really are pretty. So this is going to be the trick. First, we're going to move that before it falls on the floor. And we're going to pull that, push that through. Grab the back here. And then we're going to pull. And we're going to use pliers. There we go. Now, straighten these out. And then twist this around. And we're going to cut this shorter. And we're going to pull this over here. And then we're pulling that one down. And then let's turn this around. Now, this can go over here. And this one can go over there. And then let's twist this around. And I'm going to trim down in here so we don't see that little piece that we added. And we're going to cut this. And we're going to bring this down front. So see, both my bunnies now are going in the right direction. And to loosen it up, sometimes you just got to put your fingers in the middle and twist back and forth. Now, let's get this positioned around here. And also, I thought it'd be really cute to stick the bunny in the middle. No, I'm not liking it. So, I think we will put an egg in the middle. Actually, that's one that was going over there. So let's glue our eggs in and see where we're at. That one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. Just kind of feeling them out so we get them in there. And then we'll put this in there too. Alright, my cordless glue gun is hot to trot. So we're just going to put that in there as a little extra piece. See if we can get this down in here. There. Perfect. Just checking to see what's loose and what's not. It's still adhering. Maybe I'm going to put a little yellow in here yet. Don't know. But we'll continue. I don't think I need all that. Just trying to see where I want this one, where I can hide most of it. There we go, we can hide it there. So, and under here, in there. I'm just looking to see if there's something I want to do different with that bow. I don't see anything here. Don't think I want that in there. Nope. Let me see. I know I have some yellow flowers. It might work nicely in there. Or even some purples. We got a loosey-goosey here. No, that's too much purple. Nope. All right, let's go for the yellow and see if that's what we want. Just as a little extra pop of color. Yeah, I think that looks good in there. So let me attach it to one of these. Like that. I'll kind of twist this around at the bottom and see how we do in here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Actually, we're going to put 2 flowers and one of those on one side. And the other side, we're going to put 1 flower with 2 of these. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Girls, settle down. Toots. Toots. Go lay down. So I'm just twisting it all together to keep it in one place. And we'll throw a little glue on here. And then we'll kind of disguise it under here. I'm twisting the flowers to have them stick up. There we go. And then we're going to do the same to this side. Except I know I don't need all that. To break up some of the color, I'm going to add another one on the other side, further up in here. There. And then I'm going to add a bigger one to this side. Then we'll have 9 eggs in there. That's good. Just want to see if this will look good in here. It does, but then it's going to throw my numbers off. Nope. I'm going to find something to put in there. I don't know what. Nope, too plain. I'll figure it out. But there we go. We changed it from our Valentine's to this. Now, it's all back here. So when I undo it, all I have to do is cut the zip tie and we're done. And then for the next holiday, we would just pull the bow out, slide this out, and put the new one in. Simple, simple, right? All right, I will see you all next Monday. Thank you so much for joining me.